I'm Uncle Judy, aka the Bad Manager. We're on the cusp of going big, getting out the hood. I help small local bands be successful. You're playing 30 shows on this whole tour, 1,000 people at each of these shows. 5 to 10% of them are gonna give a single shit about you and maybe go listen to your music. Maybe. This is Tongues of Fire. They f***ing suck. I'm here to help them not suck so bad.
You can either play the game or be f***ing swallowed by it.
I've never heard this song in my life. I've never heard this song in my life.
So how many monthly listeners do you guys have right now? Tongues of Fire is experiencing a lot of problems. Lowell did a great job explaining what is going wrong with this band, but as we all know, the artist doesn't know what they're talking about, the manager does. Just more numbers all around. Money, listeners, Yeah, okay. Why don't we see what's really going wrong? All right,
this is my neighbors have their light on in their kitchen right now, so they probably listen to everything we say right now.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna have sex with you.
All right, let's check out their #1 hit. What do we think about the song overall? To me, it sounds like the shit you gotta listen to this. She driving you somewhere and then she turns this shit on. She's like, "What do you think about this?" And I'm like,
Hey, but some grunge though.
"Grunge is good. Grunge is good.
Bro.
It do smell bad."
2,500 followers. Following 2,000? What the fuck?
Slow children crossing. Okay. They ain't tell a lie.
Bro, why the fuck you talk like that?
Trash, nigga.
No, actually, I like their vocals. The band is really good. Here's where I'm standing. Your branding sucks. Your marketing sucks. Your online presence sucks. Your last 2 singles are bangers.
We have something that's very underground right now, but it's kind of hard to...
Yeah, before you get going with that shit, what the fuck does underground mean? Is that a genre of music now? That's just a way of saying you're small and you can't find an audience. At the end of the day, what does every good underground band have in common? Bad marketing. Where are you getting most of your followers from?
I feel like a ton of our listeners, people that follow us, are people that have personally seen us live.
Well, there's your problem right there, man. Let's do some math. Think about it. You go on a big tour, you're playing 30 shows on this whole tour, 1,000 people at each of these shows. 5 to 10% of them are gonna give a single shit about you and maybe go listen to your music. Maybe. That's 100 people per show. That is 3,000 people by the end of this tour. What would happen if you got 500,000 people to watch your Instagram reel? Which is not that hard, by the way. We'll bring it down to 3% of those people will actually give a single shit about you and check out your music. That is 15,000 people. Change that, 40,000 people, because they're all gonna tell their friends and family about you.
And we're gonna make short form content. I mean, it's like we'll try to play the game, but it's just so fucking exhausting.
But honestly, dude, once you start playing the game, you'll learn to love it. Right now, dude, the short form content you're making, it's nothing to write home about. Lowell, buddy, I see thousands and thousands of Instagram reels of people just playing guitar standing up every fucking day. And they're doing something cool. They're playing Creeping Death by Metallica or something that appeals to the kids. You're playing the isolated guitar track to one of your songs that I don't fucking know you. Why would I stop scrolling just to see the isolated guitar tracks to one of your songs? I don't fucking know you. You know, I understand that it's a fun video and a few of your fans might want to see the isolated guitar tracks to one of your songs. But Lowell, I need you to work with me here. We're on the cusp of going big, getting out the hood. We need to optimize growth. Anything that goes out into the world that has to do with Tongues of Fire has to be art. It has to be fucking art. Lowell, do you want to make good short form content?
Yes.
You think you know how to make good short form content? Maybe. The ability to make good content is not something that just comes overnight. I think I know that better than anyone. I've been doing this shit for 5 fucking years! How to make short form content. What's your name?
Jesse.
One thing that I never had, though, was a mentor. So I'm going downtown to teach Tongues of Fire how to make a fucking Instagram reel. Have you thought about reaction content?
Guess who our guitarist is?
Guess the guitar player.
He fucking sucks.
Yeah, I don't think he's the guitar player at all. What's your name?
Sarah.
I think Sarah knows how to make good short form content. I don't think you do, Lowell. I don't know, you just don't give off the vibe, right? Have you thought about looks maxing? You just gotta grab the attention. You gotta say, hey, I'm Lowell. You guys wanna see my penis? I'll show my penis at 50,000 streams. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just character. It's just having character and doing something unique. You can't do the same shit that every other band does. And that goes for anything, but especially online presence, you know, Instagram reels, shit like that.
We did a last-minute flyout show on basically no budget. Let me show you how we pulled it off. I looked into it, and Spirit could get all of us round-trip tickets for $160. So Henry, our publicist, he lives in Chicago, and he let me borrow his guitar and let us stay at his house. And then the touring band let us use their amps. And for everything else, we just went to Guitar Center and then refunded that shit right after the show.
This is good shit. We're getting somewhere. This is a unique, characteristic reel. I haven't seen some shit like this before. People want to see how this game is played. People want to see the shit that bands have to go through to make this shit happen, Lowell. We've come a long way from isolated guitar tracks. Do you think this is what I want? Do you think that I'm trying to turn Tongues of Fire into some mainstream social media band? That's the last thing I want to do. I think social media has ruined music. I think it's taken the art and the mystery out of it entirely. Every time I hear the words, guess who our drummer is, I want to take my fucking head off. I want to put a in my mouth and my goddamn out. But that's why I'm not telling Lowell to make a video of the band saying, guess who our guitarist is? I want them to make art. I want them to make something that no one's seen before. That's all I want. And they did that with that reel. I've never seen that shit before. It's a good start. It's a good start. That's what you need in this industry. You need shit that no one has seen or heard before. And that's what no one does. You can either play the game or be fucking swallowed by it. You know, I talk all this shit about playing the game, but playing the game means nothing if you're not putting out music. That's why I was really excited when Tongues of Fire hit me up with their new unreleased single, Speak. This opens up a lot of doors for new marketing ideas and maybe even some Instagram reels. Hey Lowell, are you in the area? I want to chat. What's up guys, this is Lowell. We're out here on the town talking music and whatnot. So, I like the song.
Good.
I do like a lot of Dave Matthews.
Dave Matthews?
Okay.
Can you play the guitar part from Enter Sandman?
You did good with the hook. The little guitar motif. It's so fucking tight. But it also has like a Deftones feel almost.
Ooh, okay.
I like that. That's what's selling right now.
Yeah.
Boys are sad.
Pussy.
Yeah. So there's been a lot of shoegaze and shit like that going on recently. And so I've been listening to more of it. I'm like, some of this is good. A lot of it's shit. There's a lot of shitty TikTok bands that make really bad shoegaze, but there's some good stuff coming out of this. Can you do The Reason by Hoobastank?
Hoobastank.
Yeah. I don't know that song. You don't know The Reason by Hoobastank?
Like Wonderwall. I fucking hate Wonderwall.
Let's talk about the release. What are your plans right now?
Right now we're trying to do targeted ads on Instagram. You know these fucking magnet fishing videos, right?
Oh, let's go, baby! Pirate gun. Bam! Dude, that's like a Desert Eagle, dude.
Get a box or something, this empty box, and we like pull it up. We're like, oh, what's in the box? And it's like, oh, it's our latest fucking single. Like, check it out.
The weird thing about short form content, it can either make you massive, or you can have a flash in the pan and just fucking like have a big blow up and then just die out as fast. I'm Uncle Judy. Do you want me to manage your band? I give you the real shit. This the shit MTV don't want you to see. You get the Patreon, send me your music, and I will run your shit down. This Patreon probably depresses a lot of you. I'm probably crushing a lot of your dreams right now. We're gonna listen to your songs, we're gonna look at your Instagram, we're gonna break your shit down, and we're gonna make you better. That's not the only thing you get for $4. You get me ranting. At the end of the day, a good song only needs 3 things: percussion, harmony, and melody. Other than that, you got like Q&A videos. We're gonna do songwriting challenges where the winner gets a shout out from me. Just get it, man. It's $4.49. It's not that bad. Every episode of Bad Manager will end here. The playbook. At this part of the video, we will break down everything the band needs to do to see themselves to success. From the least important thing the band needs to do to the most important thing the band needs to do. It's a tier list. It's a tier list. You brain-rotted wouldn't get anything else. Maybe you should do this. Cooperate. Now, I'm not talking about the band is fighting a lot and they're sleeping with each other's girlfriends or anything like that. I'm talking about the fact that half of you live in Atlanta and half of you live in Asheville. As my good friend CJ says,
Y'all gotta be pooping in the same toilet, eat from the same plate, having sex with the same woman.
now this is a maybe do this because they're still operating pretty well. It would just help. It would make things a lot easier. On to our next point. You should do this. Play less shows. Lowell seems to have this fascination with... You thought... What? You thought his name was Lowell? What are you, fucking stupid? Lowell seems to have this fascination with playing shows and touring. And yeah, it's the most fun thing. Obviously, you're gonna have that fascination. Everyone wants to play shows and tour. Playing shows, and especially going on tour, takes so much money, energy, and time. What if you put all that energy, time, and money into promoting your band from home? Working from home. You can do this shit with the technology we have today. And then all of a sudden you will be a big band, and then you can tour in a fucking bus. Don't cut out shows entirely. You guys need to stay tight. You need to stay playing. However, the reality of it is, plenty of artists have become extremely successful never playing a single live show. Doesn't matter what genre of music it is. On to our next point. Do this. This is not a suggestion anymore. Do this. Make more music. Tongues of Fire right now has 3 releases in the last 2 years. You gotta fix that shit. The music is the #1 thing. Even though it's not the #1 thing on this, it's the #1 thing. If you aren't consistently putting out a large quantity of music, people are gonna forget who you are. Think about it this way. People get tired of a song in a week, so you need to be constantly putting out something new for them to listen to. Notice how some of these correlate. This one could be fixed with this one. You ever think about that? All right, guys, you need to do this now. Better marketing. Oh, fuck! Oh, man, I just want to make the music. Why can't I just make good music? Why I gotta market that shit? Why I gotta market that shit? I don't give a fuck about the marketing. I don't give a fuck about a market. Music cannot just grow on its own. That's not the way the streaming platforms are set up or anything. You gotta sit there and you gotta water it and fertilize it. You gotta fertilize your music. Now here is the issue we come across. There are 2 kinds of people in the world. People who are really good at making music and people who are really good at business. The best way around this is to use your creativity. You're good at making music, you're good at being creative. Get creative with marketing. Get inside people's heads. Think, what would I click on? What would I come across and be like, holy shit, I gotta go listen to this band right now. That shit is gas. Posting the audio from the song on Instagram with just the album cover or just like pictures of your band or something, that will never work. Don't just make people hear your music. Get them invested. Make them love your music. Make them love you. You gotta figure out how to do that. You literally have to treat this like you're writing a song. It's just as important. So why would you not sit there and spend as much time on marketing as you would on writing your song? Think about it this way. This YouTube channel that you're watching right now, it could be a marketing tool. Could be a fucking marketing tool for me to make music later because I can easily build a fan base on YouTube and then release music later. You know? I don't know. That's not at all what I've been doing for the past 5 years. And the #1 thing that I want Tongues of Fire to do, if they don't do this, they will die. Build character. What do I mean by that? You guys look like every other band. You guys look exactly like every band I see on Saturday Night at the Masquerade. I know you guys don't give a single shit about style. Okay, I don't either. You need something where the audience sees you and goes, oh man, I fucking love that band that had the prison jumpsuits on. You don't have to wear fucking prison jumpsuits. Don't get that gimmicky. But speaking of gimmicks, think about it. If Slipknot didn't wear the masks, would they be anywhere right now? They might be. They might be, but I don't think they'd be Slipknot. Their songs are really good, but they also kind of sound like other metal songs a little bit, you know? The masks are what has always set them aside. That's character. Now, like I said, that's super gimmicky. You don't have to go that far, but I need something where you guys stand out. Right now, you're the fucking background fish in Bikini Bottom. I need you to be fucking SpongeBob. I need you to be SpongeBob and Patrick. If you follow all this to a T, it might work. It might, I don't know. Fuck. And with that, I think our journey comes to an end. We're done. You know, all the shit that I talk in this video, it's all for theatrical purpose, kind of. Tongues of Fire is a really good band. Go check them out. Either way, that's episode 1 in the books. I want to thank you guys for watching. Genuinely, we put a shitload of work into this, and we're barely scratching the surface right now. We've got like the next 3 bands lined up. Next episode is going to be even more crazy, more wild. A lot more shit's going to happen. It's going to be totally different. You should watch it when it comes out. Stay tuned. And get that Patreon so I can put some money into this, please.